What is up, my creepy rectum monsters? You ready for Spawn issue number 152? Let's go. Christopher's mom says, "Chris, is it really you?" Chris hugs his mom, and then the Man of Miracles arrives. And then he says, "Come on, Chris, it's time to leave." Now, Christopher's mom doesn't see the Man of Miracles as the Man of Miracles. She sees him as that woman of the green. And Christopher asks him why she sees him like that, and he says because reality is more malleable than you think. She sees what she wants to see, like she sees you as that young boy. Then the Man of Miracles says, "Do you remember where you've been since you've died? Do you even remember?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Do you remember a man named Al Simmons?" And then it all starts coming back to him. Meanwhile, Mammon and Thamus aren't really getting much out of torturing Spawn, so Mammon's like, well, let's erase him from existence and totally tear his soul apart. Christopher then arrives to Billy Kincaid at this fun house where all of these other dead kids are, and he's like serving ice cream and shit like that. You know, he's being the fucking pedo that he is. Then we move on to Sam and Twitch hanging out, then they hear thumping on the roof, they go out on the roof, and it's raining frogs. Twitch says, well, you know, this might not be a supernatural thing, and then Sam's like, then explain this, and he shows one of the frogs, and they're like demonic looking. Sam and Twitch then go off to find Spawn, and then they see a giant fucking carnival in the middle of nowhere. Sam and Twitch then enter the carnival, noticing that Christopher has pinned Billy Kincaid, which they just realized that he's alive again, and they're like, does he ever die? To the wall, and Twitch is like, yeah, that'll do it. After that, Sam and Twitch look for the pit, and they open it, and it's a pit to hell. So they go down with Christopher. A demon comes down after them, but Twitch shoots him in the head. The demon then gets back up and they start following it. Christopher tries to get by all of Spawn's villains, but they won't really let him. And then he eventually gets by. And then he's like, Spawn? And Spawn's like, who are you? And then he says, I am Christopher. And Spawn's like, yes, I remember. And they go to touch each other's fingers. And then Spawn grabs him. And he's like, I remember you and you remember me. And then Christopher goes inside of Spawn. And Spawn's like, you were right, Mammon. I'm not just Al Simmons. I'm not just Spawn. I am Legion. And then Spawn unleashes a flurry of Hellspawn souls. And that wraps up Spawn issue number 152. Like the video if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, don't be a pussy. Like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.